Hello, everyone,
Welcome back to another episode of the M&M Podcast. This is Mehr.
and this is Manasi. So today we're doing another Blue Hour episode, and it's gonna be interesting because we're gonna find some of the most pointless arguments on the internet and see how properly we can find an answer to them.
Okay, so let's get started. The classic, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Okay, here's my point of view, right? It depends on your perspective. If you want to eat an omelet, the chicken came first, made the egg, and then you eat the egg. If you want chicken curry, the egg came first, hatched into a chicken, and then you eat the chicken.
Okay, wait. See, that's one way of thinking of it. But what I think is that if you think about it scientifically, right, through evolution, the chicken would have come first because the species would have turned into a chicken first. Like you didn't randomly have an egg that became a mutated form of dinosaur level chicken. You know what I'm saying? So it would have went
but
to
the chicken wouldn't just randomly appear, okay?
right, but neither would the egg like your giant chicken. I don't know where did chickens come from?
Let's hang on. I'm actually
Let's look this up real quick.
what did chickens evolve from?
Yeah.
Chickens is thought to be it's domesticated from the red jungle fowl.
Okay, what did that look like?
Let's look at the red jungle fowl. It looks like a rooster.
Okay, well, there we go. So it went from like rooster kind of thing to a chicken through evolution's mutations, whatever. So that means the chicken as its own species came first. The egg didn't.
Okay, but
Those mutated chickens laid eggs, which is what evolved into our poultry now.
okay. But what did the evolved chicken come from?
The egg, but that came from a previously evolved chicken.
Chicken, okay? It's just if the chicken was inside the egg first.
But the egg was inside a chicken first.
Would you classify a human? But the
Okay, so here's my take on all of this. The chicken came first because a rooster would have become a chicken, and that chicken laid chicken eggs. That's where I'm at.
But the rooster laid the chicken eggs. An egg is still a chicken, if you think about it, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
It's a chicken.
Wait, no, that's true. Hold on.
development.
Okay. Let's say this was like a mutated evolutionary species. The mutation wouldn't have begun in the chicken, it would have begun in the egg.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I agree with you now.
The egg came first. You've heard it here.
There we go, people. Okay, waffles. Okay, the next question is waffles or pancakes?
See, me and Manasi, story time. Me and Manasi had a very long conversation about boba texture, so this is gonna be a really heartfelt one to me.
Okay, quick correction. When she says Manasi and I had a boba texture conversation, that basically meant her going off on it and me zoning out, checking in every 30 seconds to say, oh yeah, good point. I agree with you there.
But okay, in terms of food texture, right? When you're eating waffles or pancakes, you have to think about what you're eating it with and also the texture of the batter itself and how when it's fried. So when you think about pancakes, it's all soft. You don't have variety of texture. So when you eat it, it's just like eating a fluffy cloud, which I appreciate sometimes. But if you're eating it with like syrup, it becomes too soggy. But when you eat it with waffles, there's that hint of crisp. And there's different textures, which is why it's elite.
Here's my logic. I'd say waffles because you know how like you have like the grid things with waffles? You can store extra syrup and toppings in there. Like just imagine putting an M&M in each of the little waffle grids and having that with like Hershey's or something.
No, hear me out, okay? Toasted waffles, and then you put a layer of Nutella, and then you put whipped cream, and then ice cream, and then like cereal. It tastes amazing.
Yeah. Wait, cereal?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Good. You see, I don't know. Okay, have you had crepes before?
Have I done what before?
Had crepes.
Yeah.
Okay, there's people eat crepes with cereal. It tastes really good because it adds crunch.
Oh, so like you'd put cornflakes into the thing.
Yeah. So like there's also like pancakes with like there's like cinnamon toast crunch pancakes and they have like cinnamon toast crunch on top. It tastes phenomenal.
Interesting. But
Yeah.
see, I think the difference between waffles or pancakes all comes to this, whether you want to eat your breakfast like a dosa or a pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you want to go like dosa chapati style, then you can like take a pancake, roll it up, put whatever inside and just munch on it. But you can't really do that with a waffle. It's too thick, so you're gonna have to like actually take the time to eat a waffle. But it's more like a pizza because you get those specific areas with more toppings in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Because you can wrap up a pancake and make like a wrap and eat it.
Yeah, but okay, you know another thing that like bothers me about pancakes? Sometimes they are too fluffy and soggy, like you said, and but also they can't really hold any of the things that you put on it. So like if you had a
Mhm.
pancake with syrup, most of the syrup would just drip right off. But if you had it with waffles, you actually have like a sound structure support system to keep that syrup in and actually have it.
Exactly. Don't
And
have
you can make art with your waffles. You can't do that. Like just imagine a 3-year-old inspired with their mosaic art skills filling in different grids and stuff. You can't inspire that creativity with pancakes for breakfast now, can you?
tea.
We're trying to build this next generation of Gen Alpha to be all like Van Goghs, but waffles.
Tea. But have you tried pancake art though? I love pancake. I love waffles better, but pancake art is so fun. It's basically when you dye like a pancake with like food dye, and then you can like draw on the
Oh, those things.
yeah.
Okay,
You could technically
but
draw, but
but
you
but
won't
we
let a 3-year-old next to a stove.
listen, listen. We are trying to inspire the youth, right? You can't let a 3-year-old next to the stuff to make those arts, but what you can do is you can give that 3-year-old like um like different colored sauces and make them fill in the different boxes on their waffles and have that like a mosaic art.
Different color sauces be though? That's the
I
question.
don't know. You could what if you just like dyed whipped cream and put that as a sauce?
Ah, yeah, like cake cream.
Yeah, like those cake fondant things.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Oof. Fairy tales. Okay, we're gonna dive into fairy tales another episode.
No, no,
Um,
no. But okay, but before we dive into fairy tales, here's just one little story. Let's talk about the fact that Snow White, okay, Snow White is 14 years old. The prince came into the woods and kissed a corpse of a 14-year-old. Let's break that down for a second. Disney, what are we teaching the children of this generation? This is terrifying. The age gaps between Disney princesses and princes are genuinely terrifying.
and like who in their right mind would go look at like a cold, numb, pale body. Okay. First of
Mhm.
all, cold, numb, pale body with eyes closed, lying in a glass case. That should tell you dead, not ooh, pretty girl. I want to kiss. And then, okay, well, let's just say you knew that the person was alive. Would you really want to like actually do that? Like follow through on the plan? Would you not
Exactly.
feel any sort of
No,
like
you just met the
grossness?
girl. Like, bro,
Oh, and also think about the stink. I mean, we have to be realistic here. You're lying in a case. You haven't showered in like a long time, and then a lot of bacteria probably got in because you are lying in a glass coffin.
see, my morning breath is bad enough for sleeping for like what, 8 hours? Imagine sleeping for how long did Snow White sleep?
I have no idea. Well, we need to get our facts straight. How long did Snow White sleep? 300 years?
Would he not die because of like breath? Oh, I would like faint. That is.
Oh, this stink. Dude, if you're ever like, when you have to put your trash up in a community and like you walk near the trash chutes, the stink over there itself is enough. 300 years of accumulated body. Ugh. And honestly speaking, there's a whole lot more with fairy tales that we can do like a whole nother episode on this because there's just so much to dig in here. Now, in the meantime, let's go on to the next question. Is cereal soup?
No. Because soup, okay, let's search up the dictionary definition of soup.
I think cereal can be classified as soup, even though if it's not your conventional idea of what soup is. Cereal is like this lonely child, like this lone wolf. It needs to be adopted into some pack, right? What category does it go in? I think soups should be willing enough to take in the lonely cereal,
No. Okay. Cereal classifies into the category that is breakfast foods, but soup is a liquid dish typically made with boiling meat, fish, or vegetables in stock or water.
Okay, now look. It says typically made. It doesn't have to be like that. If you had a vegetarian soup with no boiling meats, is it still soup?
It says or vegetables, etc. But it says it has to be in stock or water. It's not in stock or water.
Okay, well, if I put cereal in water instead of milk.
See, no. Ew. People actually eat that. It's disgusting. Why? Okay. Soup is a liquid food made with boiling or simmering meat, fish, or vegetables with various added ingredients. There's only 2 ingredients. It's milk and cereal.
Okay, well, I could add fruits and I can add honey and I can add several more ingredients to cereal. Okay, have you ever had like those bland Listen, hear me out. Have you ever had like those bland Cheerios, but you mixed Hershey's sauce in it, and it becomes like this chocolatey heaven?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's so good.
It is.
I just had to mention that. That has nothing to do with my argument, but it had to be said.
Mm-hmm.
Mix a little bit of Hershey sauce into your cereal, so it makes it so good. Mm-hmm. Anyway, to be honest, I'm with you there. Cereal is not a soup. I just tried to think of the other perspective, but soups and cereals should be separated.
Here's my question. Is cereal salad?
No. What? What is that even?
It's a mixture of different things. That's a salad.
Yes, but it's soaking in milk. You don't. What is
you
salad?
You pour mayonnaise in salad. And like vinegar.
Yeah, but like think of the ratios. Milk to cereal is not the same ratio as mayonnaise and vinegar to leaves and vegetables.
Okay, I can see them.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what if cereal is like a syrupy custard?
Custard? But custard has to be like thick, right?
Okay, well, hear me out. It is a dairy thing, right? Custard. You make it with like
milk and sugar.
Milk and sugar, right? Yeah. And then
in cereal, and it's not like fluffy or thick.
Well, it could be like a thinner version of that. Actually, you know what? The Indian community can take in cereal, because hear me out. We have kheer and we have payasam and we have like a bunch of other puja things that you would have with like milk and ingredients. The Indian community will gladly take in cereal as a part of their category.
Yeah. Speaking of custard, I love custard so much. Like, custard is such an underrated dessert. Like, it's so fluffy. it's like it's neat. It's not messy.
I love how random our conversations are. Like, there's no
Exactly.
flow or structure to any of this. We're just like
Mhm.
talking.
Yeah, if you've had caramel custard, so my grandma makes this caramel custard recipe. It is the best thing you will ever eat. Like it's so okay. Anyway,
Okay, I hate to be this person, but I don't really like caramel.
okay. Let's see. I like caramel that's not too sweet, like sea salt caramel.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes caramel is just it just overpowers you with its flavor and that ruins the whole thing.
No, I have an unpopular opinion. You know how okay, Indian sweets, most of them are good. Like I like gulab jamun, I like rasmalai, I like
Most Indian sweets are too sweet.
yeah. Yeah, but most of them are too sweet. Like if you think of like you know those what's it called? Mithai or whatever.
Yeah, the laddus.
The not that. Like the cube things.
Yeah.
Um, like there's a thing there's a custom at Indian weddings where each person feeds mithai to the bride and groom. Can you imagine just eating 200 of them in a row? Not like row. That's like okay, that's the equivalent. So I'm thinking of an American abbreviation. That's like if somebody walked up to you, right? And fed
And
you
gave you like a spoon of plain whipped cream with sugar coated on top of it. That may sound tasty for like one or two bites, but if you had to eat like a whole packet of
300.
it, that
See, I'm a huge Nutella enthusiast, but I cannot imagine eating a million spoons of Nutella from each.
but you know, maybe Indian sweets being too sweet is a good thing in disguise because like we can really watch our sugars, you know? Like if you can only eat one of those mithai, that's kind of good because you will only eat one of those mithai. However, we do make it up with like the excessive spices and oils in our regular meals.
Everything else is so oily. No, and,
We strike a very good balance.
yeah, and then to exercise, we walk, you know, like 3 blocks really, really slowly.
Hmm.
You know, because that really.
Mm. No. The uncles after every get together, they'll be walking with like their bellies and their, you know, like shirts. They should probably okay, we need to get these uncles to admit the fact that they need an extra large and not a large shirt because those bellies aren't going anywhere. But point is, they will be walking with their hands crossed behind their back and they will just be talking and doing that slow pace. Like even the grandmas are walking around saying, "Hurry up, let's go."
Yeah, exactly. And then that walk lasts like 20 minutes for like what, 2 streets?
Mm.
Very sad. It's not gonna this like uncle. This is not gonna burn all the calories from all the like paratha you just ate. Like the amount of ghee on that thing.
But honestly, I'm not complaining when the uncles and aunties go off doing their own thing because that just gives the kids more time to play. You know,
Yes.
like when you're about to go out and say goodbye and they say, "Oh, do you want to stay for like chai or like a couple more snacks? Just stay for like a little more. I want to be a good host and offer you some more food." And then all the kids are just looking at each other like secretly grinning saying, "We know exactly where this is going. Next 3 hours." And then
Exactly.
that's when it ends.
Goodbye doesn't really mean goodbye.
Mhm.
What's the next question?
You know, as a kid, I remember I used to cry when people used to leave the house because I would just have so much fun with them over and I didn't want them to leave. Like, I remember, like, once this friend came over, I had the best time of my life. I don't even remember who it was, what we did. All I remember is they were leaving and I was crying.
Mhm. Yeah, I had like low-key separation anxiety.
Yeah.
So many fun friends come over, but like, and then they just leave, and then it was heartbreaking.
I actually have one more that I genuinely want to talk about.
Okay.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Okay. See. I enjoy sweet and sour things combined because like I like pizza with like barbecue sauce because it's tangy, but it's also like sweet. But I'm just not the biggest fan of pineapples like by itself anyway, so I'm not gonna like pineapples on pizza. But why does it get so much unnecessary hate?
That's what I'm saying. Pineapples on pizza don't deserve the amount of hate they get. I genuinely like pineapples on pizza because like just imagine you're biting into like this jalapeno chicken and pineapple and olives. Sorry, jalapeno chicken and olives, and then you get like a pineapple piece to like break the sweetness. It throws your tongue off completely, and it's like this whole new experience. And
Mm-hmm.
plus, pineapples are put on Hawaiian pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we putting on Hawaiian pizza? It's good. I
Mm-hmm.
like it.
Okay, but you know what else? What is actually a travesty?
What?
Mint chip ice cream.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. People
No, don't
people who like mint chocolate chip ice cream, get some help.
literally half of all K-pop idols. No, if you're a K-pop idol, you either love mint chocolate chip ice cream.
You know, that makes me think maybe the mint chocolate chip ice cream in Korea is different. Maybe. But the
See, but
ones
there's like
that I have are basically toothpaste with like a hint of chocolate.
some mint chocolate is made good, but I personally don't like it. In Korea, mint chocolate is so popular now. There's like mint chocolate tteokbokki, which if you don't know what tteokbokki is, it's like spicy rice and like chicken or something.
Yeah.
Like noodles, I think. I need accurate information. It's like a soup kind of thing.
Yeah.
And meat, yeah.
Okay, here's where I draw the line. Here's where I draw the line. There are refreshing mints with a bit of chocolate. Those are good, like those small things that they give you in restaurants.
Like at Olive Garden.
Yeah, those are okay. Those are not too bad. But like having an entire ice cream that tastes like toothpaste with chocolate chips inside it, no.
Exactly. Why waste your money on that? Get chocolate or vanilla or like cookies and cream.
Or if you're really craving some mint, go brush your teeth. It's good for you. Just brush your teeth, and the refreshing flavor will also stay in your mouth longer. Or just go rinse your mouth out with mouthwash. But don't
Yeah.
mint chocolate ice cream. I don't. It's not ice cream. It's toothpaste.
All the mint chocolate lovers are gonna come for us now, but
Yeah.
okay.
No, but like, okay,
Feel free to
just
debate it.
yeah. Just let us know, like DM us on Instagram or something. Your actual reasoning behind some of these answers. Leave some comments on YouTube or like, whatever way you can reach us. Just send us your genuine opinions on these answers. And next time we do a blue hour, we could like potentially bring something back if
Oh, and DM us good mint chocolate chip brands because maybe
yeah. Wait, if you're a mint chocolate lover, DM us some good brands and we'd be open to trying it again and letting you know how that goes.
Okay, so we're gonna leave you with that for this episode.
Lots of things to think about.
Lots of things to think about. So DM us anything you want to argue.
Yeah. Oh, if you also have some interesting questions that you want to have us approach, then let us know.
Okay, so this was all for episode 8.
Yep. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.